Oh, fuck.
Sit back, crack it cold.
Kick it on back and crack a cold one. Yeah, the boys are about to go on. And just shooting the shit and letting it rip.
Let's call it cold open.
Hey, let's go. It's time for Heartland fucking radio.
This episode is brought to you by the people at Lisa Mattress. If you're going to sleep on a Lisa mattress. I don't know why you would sleep on anything else. It's the best mattress you can find right now. It's the product of more than 30 years of experience in mattress engineering and hundreds of hours of testing. They use science. That's the key.
I love it.
Comprised of 3 foam layers that provide cooling, pressure relief, body contouring, and support. Over 300,000 happy Lisa sleepers agree the Lisa mattress gives them the rest that they need. Don't go to a mattress store. 37% of all serial killers worked at a mattress store one time. It's nothing but a fucking bunch of creepy guys that want to cut you up in little pieces.
Can confirm.
Confirm. Get 15% off a Lisa hybrid mattress. That's 15% off a Lisa hybrid mattress and 2 free pillows if you use the URL lisa.com/heartland and enter promo code Heartland at checkout. That's Lisa, LEESA.com/Heartland. Promo code Heartland. Get that Lisa hybrid mattress and your free pillows.
Those pillows are nothing to sneeze at. They're very nice.
They're free.
Yeah, and they're free. Very nice.
Huh, fluffy free pillows. 2 of them.
What's that saying come from?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing. Where
What's
does that
that?
come from? It's
Why you sneeze on it?
What?
What are you talking about?
The sneezing on something.
Because you sneeze on stuff that you
Because you
don't
said,
like.
yeah, nothing to sneeze at.
Like, for instance, Jay, the other day, Mother's Day brunch. A whole table is just spread out here.
No.
Jay just walks right in, grabs a plate, shows up late, and then
Oh, boy.
right into the back of his hand, projecting right over the entire thing.
Oh, no.
I actually said, you could just turn around. You could just turn around. Oh, well, my hand covered. I'm like, sure, Jay.
Sure, I got all of it.
Yeah, just spit all over it. So that brunch, though,
So that was something to
was
sneeze.
nothing to sneeze at. And he did sneeze at it. And it was a problem. So those pillows, you don't sneeze at them.
Those
No.
sneezes, those
I'm a
pillows,
big
bro.
sneeze into the shirt guy.
That's what I do.
good move.
I lift the shirt up,
good
stick
move.
my nose
You guys
in
don't
it.
do the vampire.
Crook of the elbow also ain't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I put my
You get some
fingernails
ricochet on
on my
that.
forehead, I can make myself sneeze.
What?
What?
Yeah.
I would do
I'm
that
gonna
a
try
lot,
it.
probably.
Fucking
I'm gonna
psycho,
try it.
dude.
I enjoy a good sneeze.
I mean, because you do it like 6 or 7 times in a row, you're going to come.
That's what they say.
Let me
It's
work
the
on
closest
this.
thing to.
Yeah.
I gotta work up a sneeze here.
Todd, are you okay?
Yeah?
You forgot something.
What I forget?
3 little words.
Oh, here we
Buy the merch.
buy the merch right now. I tell you what, I've been part of a lot of cool interviews since having this job with people, and I listened to a lot of podcasts and heard a lot of cool interviews. If you haven't listened to the Pat McAfee Show 2.0 interview with Frank Caliendo,
good.
do it. That guy's been interviewed a lot. He ain't never been interviewed like that before. That was a real conversation.
It was.
Or real.
A real conversation.
Well, as soon as he walked in the door, I told him I hated him because the last time he came in. And that kind of, I think it was a whole different animal in there. I think he is such a talented guy, though. Yeah. I'm happy he came through, and I think he's going to dominate social media, by the way. If you had that weapon, if you had that bag of clubs of impressions on the internet, boy, if he really gets the hang of it, it's going to be
He
impressive.
already started. I saw him when he already started.
Yeah, he's already launching his Throwback Thursday vines. He spelled out Throwback Thursday, though. Somebody tell him he's just got to do TBT. Like, that's the same thing. We get the job done. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm excited for him, though.
Yeah, I'm real excited. I mean, it's going to be a second career for him.
A lot of people have no idea. I didn't know he was on Mad TV until yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I had no clue.
Yeah, he was huge on there.
No idea. I know Jim Carrey was on there.
Yeah.
Let's start with
No,
the
he was
stretch.
No, he's in living color.
Living color.
With the weigh-ins.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Sasso.
Yeah, Will Sasso, Ari
Key-
Spears.
Key and Peele.
I forgot about
Who was
Ari
the weird
Spears.
guy? I was like, open, close.
Michael McDonald,
Yep.
maybe.
Yeah.
The super tall, lanky guy.
Yeah, that was my guy.
I'm sorry to go there, but he was my acting coach too.
Who?
Are you shitting me?
Michael McDonald.
He's doing stand-up now.
Yeah.
Of course he was.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Pat, but I mean,
No, don't be
Coach
sorry.
shit.
Can we
That's
talk about
incredible.
like what would happen in these? What he would do? To
Well, no, I was part of the Groundlings, and
The what? Wow, let's go. Thor.
Wait.
Let's go.
Back the
In Chicago?
fuck up. You were a member of the Groundlings?
in L.A. Yeah, not Chicago. I was a member
I
of
don't give a fuck.
Groundlings.
That's awesome.
And Michael McDonald was a Sunday night shower, as they say. If you make the Sunday night show, that's the big time of the Groundlings. He had been on the Sunday night show for like 4 years or something like that. So then when you start out at the lowest level of the Groundlings, those guys who are there, 3 and women, 3, 4, 5 years, come down and they say, hey, I'm your coach for this period you're going through. It's just like going to college. You're paying, so many $100 a semester, and then you move up to the next level. Then you get your first show, which is on Friday night, and then you go to your Saturday show, and then Sunday night's a big night. So I go in there, and it's Michael McDonald, and I'm like, wow, taking it to the street. Like, hey, man, did you know your name was the Doobie Brother guy? And he's like, shut up and sit down. I'm like, oh, okay. And, he was good. And then all of a sudden,
He was great
he's on Mad TV.
On Mad TV. He was the little
you ever
boy.
get-
Yeah, Stuart.
Stuart.
Stuart?
I get it. Let me do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that guy.
Yeah.
Did you ever get to a Sunday night show?
Never made it.
How about Saturday night?
Yikes.
Never made it. Made Saturday night, made
Okay.
Friday night.
Are we
Hey,
ever
it's fine.
gonna be able to talk to one of your like famous
I'm trying.
friends?
I don't
trying.
think you are trying though.
I'm trying.
No, just like those cars. What-
No, I told you about the cars last week. I gave you an update.
No, it's bullshit.
What's
That
the
is
update?
not
It's
Idaho.
fucking bullshit.
No, Idaho, dude. Fucking ice storm in May. So they, they're not wrecked, but they, crease some paint and stuff. So they're in the paint shop somewhere in Idaho, getting back on that hauler.
What kind of cars were they again?
Just great SUVs for everybody.
That's great.
Bailey, a Camaro.
Oh, Billy.
So we have Robert Downey Jr.,
Yep.
Michael McDonald on the list. Who else can you get us, do you think?
Hank Winkler.
Henry
yeah.
Winkler,
Henry
we're working
Winkler.
on Downey, working on Winkler. Michael McDonald, I don't
Norm.
know about that.
He'll do it. He's
Doc Emmerich.
Doc Emmerich, we're going to
You
work
know
on.
Doc?
Well, I don't know him, but I've interviewed him in the past, so I
Okay.
do have a contact there. We're going to get him for That's Hockey Talk.
You know Magic Johnson?
No.
Who
No.
else? Go through your Rolodex.
Well, Jesus.
I bet you know Christian Slater.
Never met.
You've done coke with Christian Slater. Fucking tell me you haven't.
That's going to be a quote right there. That's going to be a quote, right? Out of context quote for sure.
No, but I did ask Leo DiCaprio. I think I might have said this at the Sunset Marquee one night. Hey, man, you know where any blow is? And he's like, dude, get the fuck away from me. Just get away.
Pre or
you know?
post Titanic?
Pre.
Yeah, pre.
Really?
Yeah, he
So
was.
what's eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah, that's the
Basketball
era.
Diaries.
That's the era.
Yeah, but post Titanic, there's no way Gorman gets close enough to ask that
No,
question.
no. Somebody
When
snatches
somebody
him
gets a
up.
meth head, fuck away from me.
Don't value your car.
Got some coke, man. Anyone?
Hey,
Dude,
and you're friends with, what's the guy that played his best friend in the Titanic?
Danny Nucci. Yeah, he played Fabrizio.
Oh, yeah, friends with Fabrizio.
He got killed with that smokestack.
Smokestack, yeah.
That was
Great
a tough
death.
one. That was a tough one.
He was a good kid.
That's my guy. Fun story about that. They said, hey, if you are in this movie, you need to know how to swim. So they had the audition process for these, not starring, but everybody who was starring in it, and they all went to a community pool at night and shot them swimming, and that was part of their audition. Like, can you tread water for up to 5 minutes? Because you're going to be in the water for a long time for
Were
this
they in
shoot.
like a giant tank?
Yeah, they had like 100,000 gallon.
Down in
water.
Mexico, yeah?
Yeah.
What?
It wasn't
On,
cold though.
on some soundstage.
Yeah, it was probably
the
bath
heat on
water,
it.
but yeah.
Yeah. Probably everybody peeing in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw. Well, no,
Leo
this is-
peed in there.
There was just a study that came out that 40% of adults admitted to peeing in the pools, and that's just wrong.
60% admitted to lying.
There it is.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
Everyone pees in the pools.
It just feels too good.
I mean,
Not.
last vacation, I don't think I went to a normal bathroom unless I was in my room one time.
No, it's the best part about pool vacations.
Yeah, especially if there's a swim up pool bar.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there
Yeah.
pissing and drinking the
All
whole time.
hours and hours and hours.
I never understood. You guys are the swim up. You're the pool at the resort place people, huh?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Well, the beach. I got a pool somewhere else. The beach is what I'm like.
You go to the beach in the
can't-
morning.
Oh, and then you go over to there at night.
Yeah, so like when the beach gets too hot and you're tired of like
Yep.
going down to the ocean and back up and it's fucking hot again, you go down the ocean or maybe too much sun, then I move up to the pool around 2:00, maybe a little bit after lunch.
Really?
Get nice
Close to the
lunch.
room,
Head-
get refreshing dip in
can-
the pool,
The
then you go
drinks
back
are
to
so
the room.
much easier to
Yeah,
get.
that's the thing. When you're
Also-
ready to drink, you gotta get closer to the bartender.
Oh yeah. Also, you take a cooler down to the beach in the morning. Once the cooler runs out, it's kind of time to go to the pool bar.
Oh, Oh,
I like
There's
that.
a whole strategy to it. It's not all fucking
Yeah.
willy-nilly, milly-tilly.
legit.
Well, and I know you don't use it often, but do you think the fact that you have a pool has something to do with that?
Well, I don't. I think the eardrum is the biggest thing.
Okay.
here. I think
Okay.
the eardrum's the biggest.
Nice
thing.
pool, by the
These are
way.
not swimming
Criminally
pools.
underused.
My pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
Was once the largest in Indiana.
Saltwater, too. No big deal.
Saltwater was once the largest
Really?
residential pool in Indiana at one point. Yeah. Because when I was getting shown the house, I was like, "This is a fucking massive pool."
It is.
Fun fact: it was once the largest. I was like, "Oh, cool."
And saltwater in the ocean sucks. In the pool, pretty
Very
cool.
nice.
Actually,
Yeah.
not
Pretty
bad.
great.
Not bad.
Did you see this? The 50 most sexiest accents in the United States.
Let's go.
Can't wait.
I've
Right.
been
Can't
told.
wait to hear this.
I've been
Ian's ready.
told. A lot of people start tweeting me. It's not good for us.
What do you mean?
It's not good.
Oh, let's go through the first 10 or so on the
Okay.
list here.
Okay.
Starting
Like
at
top
number
10?
50, dead last on the
Oh.
list, the Long Island accent.
On the right, girl. No, you're right. It's like, what's her name from Wolf of Wall Street?
Oh,
yeah. Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 49 is
On
New
the right
Jersey,
girl. Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is
It's kind of same.
Either
seems similar to me.
Same thing. Yeah.
no, either though you can't have that accent and then pass off any amount of class.
No,
whatsoever,
no, no.
Yeah,
No, it's
exactly.
tough.
which is weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Amongst
you-
Italians, though, you have like royalty
Clout,
if you
yeah.
have that.
Yeah, but it's not classy. I wouldn't say anyone. I don't.
It's
think
more
any-
of a she could have 12 kids. You know what I mean? Like,
Or like beat my ass.
Yep, there it is.
Something like that.
And she's really good at sex.
Yeah.
like that's what that comes with that.
Hey, take it easy. Jesus Christ. So does he fall into this? Because I feel like he's Long Island.
Is Big Time Tommy in this?
Oh,
Because that shit.
That's disrespect
Take
to
it
Big
easy.
Time Tommy.
I am not a female, but I'd assume they think Big Time Tommy's sex appeal is off the charts.
Yeah, through the roof.
Take it easy.
take it easy.
OS.
48th are
For
people
life.
up there in Minnesota.
Oh.
Minnesota.
Yeah, having
soccer.
fun. Yeah,
Having fun.
and having fun with some pasties. Yeah.
Nice soccer.
Alaskan, California Valley, Southern Ohioan,
Oh, the Valley.
Floridian, all the way up into number 43, Pittsburgh.
Hey, not that last.
What are you talking about?
43 is, I mean, that's,
They're saying you guys ain't sexy.
I don't understand what you're talking
I
about.
didn't even know there was 15 different, or 50 different dialects. I didn't even know there was 43
Some of
them.
these, I feel like they play fast and loose.
Oh,
You know, with combining some things.
Oh,
like
what's- look,
got
I'm
it
looking
down
at
here,
you. Think,
did
what
the
is
study.
Pennsylvania Dutch?
you know
the
what
Amish.
Pennsylvania Dutch is?
Oh, it's the Amish.
Well, kind of, but
They don't speak real.
No, they say use.
Pennsylvania Dutch, more butter, less wood. We've been over this.
Why I oughta.
You don't know?
I don't know. Josiah, we're raising a barn
Guess
today.
you never heard of William Penn,
Ever heard of them?
Bill.
the
Quaker
original
Oats?
Quaker.
Gotcha. Okay,
You ever heard of Quaker
Pennsylvania
Oats?
Dutch. It's kind of
Maybe
sexy.
fucking-
What a joke.
Maybe learn something.
what's like top 10?
So we're going to jump up here to the top 10. 10's California, 9 St. Louis, 8 Philadelphia, 7
St.
Louis?
Hawaiian,
St. Louis?
What the hell, St. Louis?
You can find me. in
6 is
St. Louis.
Mississippi, 5 is Chicago,
Oh, yeah. That's a baker's dozen, Bob.
4th is Maine, 3rd is New York, 2nd is Bostonian,
New York?
and Long Island.
and
are different?
1st is Texan, a nice Texan
Texan
draw.
is kind of hot.
Hey, y'all.
This sounds like women made the top. I mean, they
Yes, for sure.
They were the judges of
I'm just
this
happy I'm top
because women with a Boston accent, I like it, but it's the same thing. It's like you put it to New Jersey and all that. You know what I mean? It's a harsh accent.
It is pretty harsh.
Yeah.
How does
But
any-
guys,
Well, it's like
they
Robert
have
Kelly
it.
said in that last episode when someone says you nice shirt.
Yeah.
You don't know if they're complimenting you or
Right,
insulting
right.
you.
Yeah, it's like they always sound aggressive.
43 though for the Yinzer accent? I
mean,
just don't find that accurate.
I'm not going to consider it a sexy accent.
It's not a great, sexy accent for women, but for guys, I think it is.
Well, until you only had Billy Gardell, so you know what I mean. It was the only famous
She
person
lays
that had the
it on
Yinzer accent.
thick.
I mean,
Too.
let's-
Yeah.
He really turns it on.
I
when
guess
he can.
Michael Keaton doesn't count.
Did he ever really show it
No,
off the
no,
Yinzer
no, he
though? But
didn't.
yeah, I know there's been really famous people from Pittsburgh,
But no,
with
Billy
the Yinzer
Gardell is the
accent,
one.
Yeah.
Who?
Myron Cope.
Yoy and double yoy.
He used to pull so many ladies.
I bet you he did quite well for himself.
Wow, what is a Mississippi? Mississippi is low and
Yeah,
speaks
it's like
slow.
molasses
Like
in your mouth.
molasses.
Is that what that is?
Not that like that. Not Colonel Sanders.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm
That's
throwing
like
it out there.
Kentucky.
Hey, by the way, good voice there.
Yeah.
You should make a character for that voice you just had.
You
right
mean Mississippi?
there. Yeah, that one.
low and slow. Like
My name is
molasses.
Clayton from Mississippi.
Oh, Clayton Anderson?
He's got a good accent.
Clayton Anderson got a good Southern accent.
Is it Texan?
Southern Hoosier.
show now.
Have a good show. Now.
Foxy, tell me about the Yooper accent.
That's basically like Minnesota. It's basically Canadian.
There's a lot of
The Upper
ya's.
Peninsula of Michigan.
Yeah.
Oh, in the UP.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
in the UP.
Oh, another cold one tomorrow, eh?
Yeah.
See, I like that accent. Maybe not. No. If it's sexy, you're right. It's not as sexy.
It's not sexy.
Cleveland has an accent?
Yeah. Yeah.
the hell is
it's like they say like mom and soccer.
Hard nasally A's and short O's.
Yep.
What do they say about Yinzers?
Let's
Mumble
see.
jumble.
Mumble words together.
Yin's gone downtown. The Western Pennsylvania accent is often considered the ugliest in all of America. So Pittsburgh locals can feel lucky they've escaped last place this time around.
Look at us. Well, they say if you're not first, you're last. So
Yeah.
second through 49.
So in Indiana, we don't really have our own accent, I don't feel like. We have Southern Indiana, which is basically Kentucky. And then we have Northern Indiana, which is basically Chicago. And the people in the middle, I don't feel like have much of an accent. In Iowa,
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone
Anywhere?
from Iowa really has an accent. Maybe up north once you get close to like the Minnesota border, but
Yeah.
not really.
Wait,
Yeah.
Iowa's Minnesota borders Minnesota. Never would have guessed that. I thought Iowa was down, like by Oklahoma.
How do we feel about your education now? We're talking about that.
You know what? I've always been an elite coastist. Coastal elitist.
There it is.
I thought Iowa bordered Oklahoma.
You know what? I don't think I fully. Until you grow up as an adult, you look at maps. I think in high school, if you were to ask me to fill out the map, I don't know if I would have been able to put anywhere near the middle there, figured it out.
No,
The
I
coasts
had
are
no
easy. The
concept.
coast.
New
and
England's
south.
tough too. I mean,
Yeah,
those
no, it
little
gets
things-
hairy up there in the Northeast. You got those fucking tiny little
Yeah, man. I thought
thimble states.
I thought Iowa was down there by Oklahoma.
I couldn't tell you right now where Nebraska
Big 12
is.
country. I mean,
Nebraska, right
even
to the
though it's
left
big
of
Neb-
Iowa.
Nebraska is where Diggs thought Iowa was, I think.
Okay.
probably.
Okay.
Yep.
I think
Definitely.
you're thinking of Missouri.
No, I know Missouri.
Oh,
Show me
j-
state.
yeah, you do.
Big show me state.
Yeah,
guy.
you
That's
do.
far. Missouri's farther south than you would think.
Yeah.
How far is Missouri from here, you think?
Oh,
What are the four?
Oh, no, hold on, Nick.
probably 6.5 hours.
Wrong.
Nope.
You can get there in about 4, right?
Yeah, I think it's closer.
Yeah.
Missouri's pretty close to here.
Speed
You
limit.
get to St.
Speed
Louis in
limit,
like
speed
4
limit.
hours.
Okay, well, yeah. See, you never know. If I would have bet my life that Pittsburgh was closer to here than St. Louis,
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked the question.
would you have too, or no?
No, absolutely not.
What about when you first moved here?
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I'm an adult. You know.
Yeah. No.
What are the four states that you can stand in each corner of a state?
Arizona, New Mexico.
Colorado.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, it is Colorado.
Is it?
Yeah,
Mexico?
Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, and Utah, I think.
It's in Breaking Bad.
Suck
You
it.
bet.
There's a stone there.
Attaboy, Z. Go
Thank you.
quarter that thing right.
You can stand there and see 4 different states?
No,
Yeah,
you could-
you can
you could-
stand.
you could lay.
yeah, you can stand. You can be in all 4 different states at
At one
once.
time.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because they touch at a corner.
Nice.
Anybody been in Nebraska? I mean,
Yep.
been there, spent time there.
Yes.
Nope.
Why?
Have you?
Never.
Good zoo.
Yeah,
Great
Iowa,
zoo over there.
Iowa, Nebraska football.
Great
Oh, okay.
zoo over there.
Everybody talks about the Omaha Zoo.
Oh yeah, and I had friends that went to Creighton, so I'd go to Omaha. Decent
Oh, that's
amount.
right,
Yeah,
okay.
College World Series and stuff like that. Outside of that, no, Nebraska's fucking boring as shit.
I'm gonna go
Like,
to
much more so than Iowa.
Oh, I was about to say.
No, it really is.
Yeah, we are going to have listeners from Nebraska say
That's fine.
That Iowa fuck is telling us how boring Nebraska is.
That's fine. If you're from Nebraska, you know. You know. Unless you live in Omaha or, I guess, Lincoln.
I had a
Zoo.
great time in Iowa, by the way, out of nowhere.
Yeah, Iowa's a lot of fun. And people always say, like, oh, what'd you do growing up? Like, yeah, I'm not some country fucking pumpkin, all right? I didn't grow up in a cornfield.
just
Like,
running my grain auger.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I did detassel and derogue and whatnot, but, great money.
Those
So,
folks out in the country, though, they have a good time, too. I learned
They
that here
do.
in Indiana. The people that are, like, way out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
These kids are driving cars when they're, like, 10 years old and shit. Like, I mean, it's wild.
And they burn it down
Oh,
like,
yeah.
on a nightly basis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Not a
what,
lot of worries. Not a lot of worries.
Well, that's what you could have parties out there, and the entire high school could come, and it wouldn't matter. You just be out in the fucking middle of the cornfield,
Yeah.
just everyone
No
boozed
cops,
up.
no
Yeah,
worries.
Didn't
No,
have to
what
worry
you guys
about
used to
anything.
do, Todd?
Oh, yeah. We always did field parties.
Not us. We were getting busted every fucking
Somebody
time.
always lived on it.
Every fucking time.
Yeah. Like, one out of every 10 kids in my school, like, their dads were farmers. So they had this endless amount of land. And you'd go out there outside some barn, build a big bonfire, Everybody's fucking
That's
all fucked
awesome,
up.
by the way, because we had to wait for parents to go out of town.
Yeah.
So like, whose parents go downtown? So, oh, my parents go. Okay, let's hope their neighbors aren't assholes.
Right.
And when they got a bunch of field, it's like, oh, we'll just go back into the last 100 acres of our shit
Out of town, and the kid had to be willing to fucking take a risk that the house wasn't going to get burned down.
that the house was going to get ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When my parents would go out of town, I would have day parties. I'd tell everyone to come over on Saturday during the day. I'd tie balloons to the mailbox out front. I'd make it seem
Smart
like
idea.
it was like a birthday party.
Nice.
That's very smart.
Hey, that's
So the
very
neighbors
small.
wouldn't fucking complain
Yeah.
about all the cars. Yeah.
And then everyone was drunk enough and passed out early enough. We weren't up keeping everybody up, getting noise complaints and shit.
Hey, that's next
Well
level.
played.
smart.
Forward thinking right there, my friend.
And you
Had
guys-
to.
You guys
We
wake,
had to, or else we were getting arrested.
You guys wake up 2, 3 a.m. Everybody's like, oh, it was a good party yesterday. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
That's genius. Idea.
Let's go back to Nebraska. The reason I brought it up, I do need information. Todd, two people in here will know what a grain auger is, either Todd or Ty.
I mean, I know what a grain auger is. Yeah.
Okay, you know it's like a drill
I've
bit,
been to
like
Steve.
there's a big thing that's like a foot long, but it's like if you have a pen tip or a
That's what
drill
she
bit.
said.
We all know what an auger is.
But I don't know. It's a grain auger.
Yeah.
So this dude goes, a farmer, 60-something-year-old guy, and to make it the grain, I guess, go smoother, he took a bit of the safety netting. It's called, but it's not. It's metal.
Yeah, sure. Typically not smart.
Right. So he sheared that off. All right. Got out of the cab or whatever he was doing. Come back here and something's going on. And he's like, okay, I got to step on this. He had a slip. Foot goes right into the grain auger. 60-year-old something guy. Cell phone in the cab of the fucking whatever shit he's driving there.
Yeah.
It's like, this thing is not stopping. I don't know what to do. And if I let it, it's going to pull me inside there. So it got his leg in there. It's just ripping up his tissue, ripping up everything like this. He's like, well, shit, I can't call anybody right now. So what's he do? Takes out the buck knife.
Cuts his
Cuts his leg off?
8 inches below the knee. He says, I had no choice. Either I was going to die or I lose my leg.
That's fucking
Oh, it's
And
like
then-
the dude from 27 Hours. or whatever
Yeah,
that movie
yeah.
was.
And then ends up, what's that crawl on the ground called?
Yeah,
Army crawl?
Army crawl.
Yeah.
8 inches. That's still a good hunk of leg left.
Army
eyeballing
crawled.
this right
Army
now.
crawled. Got on the phone. Said, "Hey, son." Called his son and said, "Hey, send somebody over here. I just lost half my leg."
Holy
He
shit.
said, "Holy shit!" Helivac, the helicopter land right there. He's like, "Yeah." But this had just happened recently too.
What,
I was reading about it.
tourniquet with his like shirt or
Didn't
something?
get that far. He just said, "I took
Probably
the
with
buck
the
knife
skin.
off and went around the bone and went around it perfectly and everything." And I was
Did
there
just
with
snap the bone?
3/4 of the leg. Yeah.
Oh my god!
And had the fucking army crawl to the top to
You get a
call
fake
his
foot
son.
on there, though. No one's really going to know. It's not
Tell
like
you
you're
what.
Pistorius nubbing around.
You give me an option to
As-
cut off my own leg or
Yeah.
go in, I'm going in.
Are you really?
Yeah,
I just-
fucking, it's my time.
I just stick my head right there.
I mean, I don't.
I'm not cutting off my own
I don't
leg.
have the balls to cut off my own leg.
See, but I wonder what kind of adrenaline you get.
That's
if
a-
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you're
Unless-
about to die if you don't fucking
Yeah,
do
unless
this.
the auger had already. I mean, his leg was already in the auger,
It's-
right?
it was-
and
it
it
was
was
stuck.
already shredding.
It wasn't
It's
getting out.
grinding while he
So it
slipped.
might have been an easy cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
How
probably
good
just some shreds.
Yeah, it might have just been an easy cut.
How good was his core strength? Because like I couldn't even like tie my own shoes right now.
That's
Yeah,
it's-
I don't
you
know.
have to have some good
If you're a
abs.
farmer, you got good core strength.
Oh yeah.
Just from lifting bales of hay and shit all day.
not a lot
I
of-
assume.
yeah.
A lot of shoveling of grain.
Oh, and this is the time of year where those grain silos guys go into the grain
They
silo.
fucking
Yeah.
drowned in the green.
yeah,
do.
because it's
Yeah.
like quicksand.
Yep.
You
Fuck
can't get
that.
out. I know, right?
And those things are like fucking 5 stories tall. You fall in there, you are done for.
Done for.
Immediately.
There's no way
That's
out.
a bad way to go.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that is. That's.
I
a
wonder
bad-
what safety precautions they have now
Tie
that they
ropes
didn't used to
yourself?
have. Like you probably, probably have a strap or safety harness or something. If
Yeah, but they're
fucking
usually
around
the
up
guys
there.
that fucking fall in those things are doing it by themselves. Though it's not, isn't it a
That's-
base? Let's just call it a 3-man
No,
job.
yeah, that's the problem.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's-
I mean, if you're following OSHA guidelines, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I agree.
It just doesn't
There
happen.
you go, Tony.
My cousin got ran over by a discer.
A what?
She's riding like a discer. You ever seen the disc?
Oh, yeah, those
pull
are-
behind the tractor.
oh,
and
that's
it
awful.
Got the spinning discs.
And then,
yeah.
then you
Tears up
plan.
the
Then you
soil.
plan after
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, she fell off the back of the tractor.
She alive?
No,
Sorry.
Oh.
part of that field for now. Yeah,
Wait, she died. That's how. That was how she
yeah,
died.
got ran over by the discer. Yeah. Her mom, like, you know, they say you get superhuman strength, like you can pick up a car or something. Her mom picked up the discer, like, off the ground. It separated both her shoulders.
Holy Christ!
It was a long time ago.
So we're fine.
Yeah. Kentucky. It's part of living up in a tobacco farm in Kentucky.
You're gonna get
You're
eaten
gonna
up
lose-
by a disc
Yeah.
every once in a while.
You know what? That's why you have more than one kid. 'Cause you got a tobacco farm. Not all of them are going to make it.
Somebody smoked her.
Yeah.
Somebody smoked their ashes.
Yep.
That's true.
Not bad.
Did you see that? It's Game of Thrones time. The fucking medieval cult in Germany. This guy that got killed by a crossbow.
No, wait, what do you mean?
So he had his own cult going, I guess, and he had all these women who basically he treated like slaves because they had to live like they did in medieval times, right? So these were just like servants
Par
to
for
him,
the
and he
course.
was the lord or
Bring
whatever.
me another ale, wench.
So I guess he had some kind of murder-suicide thing with two girls and him. They got in his hotel room because they found them each with an arrow in them and 3 crossbows on the ground.
Oh Lord!
Can you imagine the timing of it? You're just
Oh, wait,
like,
they were all
right, on 3.
like a Michael Scott.
Oh, yeah. Mexican standoff.
Yeah.
And they all crossbowed each other
at the same time. Yes.
That's pretty skilled.
Yeah.
It's real commitment.
That
too.
is commitment. A lot of trust in the other people.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hey.
On 3, Dad.
Did you say people are blaming this on Game of Thrones?
Well, no, it's just good timing because Game of Thrones are getting ready to wrap up, and this guy's medieval cult wrapped up at the same time. They decided to do a mass
Is anyone else starting to
suicide.
get really sad?
I've been saying we should ban crossbows for a long time, but yeah,
Or get the one out of the fucking office for starters, okay? I'm
that
walking
one's
here the
awesome.
last 3 days. It's either your
It's not
brother.
I gifted that to Zito. That is
Exactly.
not mine. That's
Zito's
Zito.
taking shots at me. Jason
Whoa.
McAfee. We've seen what Nick's done on there.
Nick.
What does that
snipes
mean?
People.
Well, you're pretty good with the crossbow strike.
Yeah, I didn't shoot at anybody, though.
I saw
Foxy probably soon.
Wasn't it Zito that you were teeing off at the other day?
I did shoot at Zito.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, you also shot our fucking airsoft at it. A couple people sent one out of the building.
Yeah, I saw blood.
Deserved it.
Back to what you were saying, Diggs.
Yeah.
I'm getting so sad that Throne's about to be done.
It's like a part of, what is it, 8 years? 10 years of my life is just done.
That's a big deal, man.
The last
it really
time,
is.
this is just like when The Sopranos ended.
Yep.
It really is.
There's an empty spot in your
fuck.
life, and you got to fill it
empty
with
spot.
drugs and alcohol.
I mean, it's really sad to say, but like I've spent more time with like these people on screen than I have with my own family in the last 5 years.
You said that about Aaron Rodgers. You said the first time you said Aaron Rodgers has brought me more happiness than anybody else in my entire life. So yes, I will fucking go to war for Aaron.
Yeah, I would take a bullet. Still stand by it.
Most true statement of all time.
True, and then you've spent more time with the Game of Thrones people is 100% accurate statement.
Yeah, I mean it's wild. It is. It's like a part of your. It's like a relationship that's ending.
That has been on that's been on 8 years.
Yeah,
10.
10. It started when I was in high school.
Where the fuck have I been?
Yeah, that's
Good
what we've
question.
been saying this whole
I
time.
know. I've been driving.
What show did you guys finish that made you the saddest?
Entourage.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
up
a-
there
that
for
was
me.
a sad one.
That one's up there for me. I think The Office, though, for me.
Eastbound and down.
The OC was up there for
Oh
me.
boy, the OC was tough. It was. Sopranos, just because of the
probably
way.
mine.
Yeah, that was.
Sopranos.
I just wanted it to go forever.
Yeah,
It's
me
like,
too.
I
The
don't know what to
Wire.
do now.
The Wire is another one that wasn't easy.
St. Elsewhere.
Breaking Bad, I felt good about.
Yeah, me too, Todd.
I was like,
that
I
made
feel
me
like they
sad.
wrapped this up.
Well, it
Yeah,
ended
it's good.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Perfect ending.
Not a lot of I don't know if there's any other people that can say they did that. Ended
No,
it
it's very
perfectly.
hard to
I know.
do.
It's hard. Very hard.
I personally think The Sopranos ended perfectly.
Let me hear why, Ty.
Well, everyone, was like they wanted to see Tony get killed and everything. The whole point of the series was you're supposed to like feel his dread of like always looking over his shoulder and not knowing what was going to happen. That's why like him going to therapy was a massive part of the series. So it just going to black and you not knowing what like you're supposed to be in Tony's like headspace there. I thought it was perfect. Like, you didn't need to see like
Right.
he basically had killed everyone he needed to, but he knew like still at any moment he was done. So
Yeah.
I think it was done perfectly.
And it was almost like, I don't know, I felt like he kind of wanted it. That's why he went out in public knowing that he probably shouldn't with his family. He's like, oh, let's go to my favorite diner and let's just sit there and have this last good meal. You know what I mean? Like, because they're going to get me. So let's go out.
I am very lenient on shows and how they end it because I can't imagine how hard it is to do that. Like
Right.
to have this incredible thing for 6, 7, 8 years and then try to figure out how you're just going to end it with nothing. Everyone's always going to want more because they always want to know more, and they just can't do it.
I felt like that about Mad Men, and then now
Oh,
when
yeah.
I think back
Oh,
about it,
yep.
I'm like, oh, that ended pretty good, actually.
It did. That was a great ending.
Do you guys remember Newhart?
No.
Anybody remember the end of Newhart? I know it's an older show.
I don't
Bob
remember
Newhart?
the beginning of it.
I know. Listen, there were two
So
Newharts,
Betty White?
right? There are 2 Newhart shows. He had one, then it went off the air, and it was done.
The one
It
where they
its
had
run.
the inn?
No, that's the second one.
okay.
So that's the one I'm talking about. When that show, that him and his wife run an inn, breakfast, bed and breakfast place. But the first Newhart, he was going to completely different job and everything. So the second one's ending. Christ almighty. Jesus, Ty. Fucking Game of Thrones. Fucking dragons. So the second Newhart ends and the screen goes black, and then you're like, what happened? And all of a sudden, you see a light on, and he turns a light on next to his bed, and it's his original wife that he's in bed with from the first Newhart show. And she's like, honey, what's the matter? He's like,
Oh, it was all dreams.
I just had this weirdest dream.
I forgot about that.
Brilliant ending.
Yeah, brilliant. And
That's a brilliant
And they
ending.
went over, and she's like, oh, geez, go back, turn off the light, turn off the light. He's like, wow, that was wild. And that was it. It was done like that.
That's
It was brilliant.
genius.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Deep just had a really good ending. I know you guys don't watch it, but it had a really good ending.
Don't you just assume we don't? Why is it too sophisticated for us, Sticks?
No, I just know you don't watch it.
That's a fact.
No, it's very
It's funny as fuck.
unsophisticated.
It's funny as
The
fuck.
writing in that
is.
show is incredible. It's Julie Louis-Dreyfus, you know.
Oh, her kid
She's
played
awesome.
basketball.
Still does.
Yeah.
Northwestern.
Yep.
Yeah. She was on Seinfeld as well.
Very rich woman.
She battled through cancer, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hilarious human. And yeah, she's done
She's
it.
very, very funny.
She's done it all.
What if you took a series like the OC or something like that, one of those that has heart to it or whatever,
Okay.
and you take it all the way through,
Okay.
and then at the end, the last episode, you see something crazy that doesn't have anything to do with anything. Like one of them just murders a whole family, just slaughters a whole family with a hatchet, and you just end it.
That's Brian's
And you
winter.
never address why that happened. And it's
Did you guys see how OC ended last night?
well, like, what the fuck is that, dude? I mean, I thought he was about to get married. And he
Ryan murdered everyone.
murdered everyone.
Well, that
with an
was
axe.
like
with a hacksaw.
6 Feet Under on HBO with the guy who played Dexter. It's all about like a funeral home, like
Right.
a family that runs it. And in the series finale, they kill everyone in it.
Nice.
Like it
See, I like that.
flashes forward and shows everyone's death. It's wild, but it was, it's awesome.
That would be a great way.
Yeah,
to
and
go.
it comes out of nowhere.
That's a good one because people then have an ending. Like they don't have to use their own minds to try to come up with like what they. Once you show everyone's death, then you know what the fuck happened.
But I want it to be in a series that in no way would you expect that to happen.
Yeah.
So wherever you guys want to picture everybody in my brain watching that on TV and just with their jaws dropped, like what?
Like in the if like the Seinfeld finale, if everyone had died in the courtroom.
Yeah, yeah, just a bomb goes off or something.
Home Improvement. Home Improvement when it ended made me sad. There's one. I just remember.
I don't think I remember what happened.
Damn, that was a good.
They
show.
came out at the end, and
Is he on set?
Wilson came out with his
that's right.
hands and everything. Then he did the whole thing, and he did a bow. They did the whole thing. I mean, it was.
Yeah, it was
Like
good.
fourth wall break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it was.
Incredible
That's
show.
exactly- it was- incredible show.
That show was the best.
Yeah,
when it
underrated
was
for
on,
sure.
So fucking funny, dude. The kids were all good. The wife was awesome.
The youngest.
She
She
was
gets
awesome.
she disappeared, huh? She's
Al Borland, Jesus.
Yeah.
Rest in
I
peace
don't
to
think
the
so,
neighbor.
Tim.
The youngest
Wilson?
kid wasn't
06,
great.
yeah.
What?
Rest in peace to the neighbor, died in 06.
Yeah.
Is his name Wilson, right?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Just think of whoever in that writing room who was like, "Hey, what if we never really show the neighbor's whole face, like, and do the whole thing? We just never show it. He's always peeking over the fence. Like somebody had to come up with that part of the
Yeah,
show.
even holding a
and it became
cooler
the
or-
coolest fucking gimmick of all time.
It was. I agree
He
completely.
finally showed at the end, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just said
That
it.
once.
Yep. Just
Yeah, that's what,
the
that's
show,
what I
see?
heard. Yeah, yeah.
He was probably looking at the soundboard for sure. For who?
Do I-
That was a great show. I loved it. You know what else I love?
What's that?
Dollar Shave Club.
Hard not to love the DSC.
I love
Get
that
it.
Dollar Shave Club has everything I need to look, feel, and smell my best. What I love even more is the fact that I never have to go to a store. That's because 1, DSC delivers everything I need right to my door, and 2, they keep me fully stocked on what I use so I don't run out. Here's how it works. Let me tell you. Dollar Shave Club has everything you need to get ready, no matter what you're getting ready for. They have you covered head to toe for your hair, your skin, your face, you name it, they have it. And they have this new program, where they automatically keep you stocked up on the products you use. You determine what you want and when you want it, and it shows right up to your front door. From once a month to once every 6 months. You choose whatever you want. That's what I do for the toothpaste. I set it to send me a new tube every 6 weeks. I never run out, and I put the tube I'm not finished with in my travel kit.
Smart.
Then you're not
Yeah.
playing that stupid game where you just squeeze it all the way to the
Yeah,
end.
I hate that.
Don't even let it get that low.
Don't even do it. Plus, with their handsome discount, the more you buy, the more you save. And right now, they've got a bunch of starter sets you can try for just $5. Like their oral care kit After that, the Restock box ships regular size products at regular price. So what are you waiting for? Get your starter set for just $5 right now at DollarShaveClub.com/Heartland. That's DollarShaveClub.com/Heartland.
Come on.
What a
Just do it.
deal.
Do it.
Get
It's
it
a hell of a
done.
deal. They get everything you need to.
Everything.
My bathroom's like a showroom for them.
I mean, I don't shave a lot, but I still use them for all the other things.
Really, Tony?
Yes.
Shaving your bits, are you?
Huh?
Huh?
No, I mean,
Well, they got other
the
products.
toothpaste.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
He's a hairy guy.
What are we I am. It's unfortunate.
Hey, you guys probably saw this, but I guess University of Alabama's reign over the NCAA championship is about to end.
What
Wait, what
happened,
happened?
Sato?
The governor passed an anti-abortion bill there, and now it's illegal to get abortions. There's no way Saban's going to be recruited effectively like he used to. There's no way those kids are signing up for that.
That is probably what some politicians running against the current politicians.
Oh, you know it's been brought up.
You know how difficult Roll Tide's going to be with these terrible laws that you guys are putting in now these days. Nick Saban don't deserve this. What a hilarious angle, Todd.
Oh, Todd, you fucking.
Auburn too, man.
Yeah.
Auburn too. Fall from
Forget
grace.
about it.
Forget about it.
Can't get athletes when you.
Yeah, how are you going to get the top athletes in the country if they can't get women pregnant and solve it themselves?
You're a sick fuck,
Oh,
Todd.
see,
You're
I
a
thought
sick.
you took it too far there. I thought potentially the moms of the athletes.
Yeah.
That's why I thought you were. But no, you were going a complete different angle.
Oh, I didn't even think about your angle,
Yeah,
Pat.
I was going with the recruiting pitch. Yeah, but no, Todd, you were doing. It's just a completely different animal.
Yep, that's the one I was going with.
I didn't hear what he said. I just kind of went la 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 la.
If I go to UCLA, I can screw
Hey,
up.
Gorms, you just can't hide under a rock for the rest of your life.
Hey,
Okay?
get out of here.
There's real issues out there.
We'll see you later.
I'll see you later.
Thanks for
See
doing
that? Real issues.
Thanks
and
for
he
doing the
runs.
show.
Gorman said, "I got to go. I'll call you."
His phone's right here.
Nice.
Hey, he's one of the most interesting humans of all time.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So he was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna have to go call him," and he walked out without his fucking phone.
Well, no, he said he'll call me. I got to go. He looked at me and said, "I got to go. I'll call you." And he just walked it out.
Do you think he's realized he doesn't have his
He's
phone
been
yet?
forgetting his phone a lot.
Yeah,
hasn't
he
he?
I
has.
know.
He has.
I'm worried about him.
Old
He might
age.
get in his car and get halfway to where he's supposed to go, and then be like, "Fuck."
What is that called? Dyslexia?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's. That's what I meant.
Oh, he's back.
there.
Yeah, there he is.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey, what's going on?
Hey,
What's up, buddy?
hey, you forgot your phone.
Your fly's down.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, nature called, guys.
Oh, yeah, but you told me you
left
got to
your phone
go.
here,
I'll
though.
call you. And
I know. I did that on purpose. I got you. Gotcha.
We were worried.
No, I'm pissed off too. Go ahead and do your read, but I'm pissed off
We don't
about
have
something
it.
I just found out.
Really
I thought
don't-
you had to go
has a
ship
read.
something.
What are you talking about?
No.
Nobody has a read.
No, you can. Oh, okay.
What are you pissed off about?
Because some people come in here. You know,
Oh,
sometimes
can't
there's
wait.
there's a barber that comes through. You know.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes. And then you walk into the area that the barber was doing his business at.
Well, quit going to the bathroom in the girls' room, Gorms.
That's true.
It's cleaner. And no women are in here.
True.
You know, 2 hours after it leaves, I'm walking through. I'm fucking just swimming through. It's like a dog groomer in there.
That's the barber's job in my.
That's what I'm saying.
That should be part of his gig.
Yeah, I'm making a call after the
But
show.
now,
A certain other barber we had used to always clean up after himself.
and now you're the
I don't know
barber's
about that.
cleaner.
I'm the barber's cleaner. Yeah.
I swept quite a few of those bathroom floors.
I was gonna say I've swept it a couple times too.
And yeah, we used to have to take the thing out.
we
that
have.
caught the hair
No,
and
not
shake
you.
it out
I
outside.
was looking
swear.
at Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's on the barber.
I don't know about these barbers, dude.
I think you just got to lay it out at time.
It's this new breed of barbers. Used to a barber cleaned up after themselves.
Oh, fucking
Now-
Silvio.
Yeah.
Well, you know what is a
Nice hot
Get
wax
yourself
shave.
like a little black thing that you can set underneath the chair that you can just fold up afterwards. I mean, that's not rocket science, you know. I feel like every barber should be fucking doing that.
I don't
I feel like
understand
it too.
Every barber shop should be outside. That's what I say. That way you don't fucking worry about it.
That's
you just
good.
get your hair cut, go.
Yeah, because you can cut your hair like 1 out of every 5 days here in Indiana. It'd be perfect. It would be perfect.
It's true. It's a good
I'm
point.
thinking about getting a chair.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, I would.
Because, I mean, we're at the point now where We only get our haircuts at the office.
Right.
So we might as well have a barber chair because I'm sick of having to get tossed around. You know what I mean? With the chair thing, and we get the lighting and the whole thing. Is there a way that you can maybe get like, those rebound things on basketball hoops?
They have them.
Can we get one of those for the barber chair?
They
you
have
think?
them for beards. I don't know if they have them for the entire barber chair. I bet you they do.
Just a net around it. Just put up a fucking.
Oh, it's like flower petals.
like a tarp. Yeah, it just kind of goes around and all kind of comes down into one thing. Shop vac.
What do you mean, like flower petals?
Well, like there's a middle of the flower and there's flower petals on the outside.
Yeah, it makes sense actually if you think about it. I mean, you got to really think about it. But you got to really.
I
think
got it. The chair is the pollen.
No. Oh, no.
Yeah.
And then the petals
kind
are around
of.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
You get it.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Well, I'm allergic to pollen.
What else is going on, Gorms? You brought a couple stories.
Allergic to.
You know, Ty, when I say Azusa Pacific, what do you think of? University of?
Nothing.
Isn't that,
Venezuela.
isn't that Christian Okoye School? That's an old NFL term.
I know who it is. Penn State.
Didn't he go to Azusa Pacific? Christian Okoye.
The Nigerian Nightmare.
Exactly.
Penn State wasn't
Sounds like he just.
Oh, he didn't go to Penn State. Anyway, follow me on this one because I like this. Todd, we are not in. Todd, is this normal?
All right.
Okay, follow me. There's a princess who graduated high school.
All right.
At 10 years old, she got 2 cats from her parents.
Okay.
She has to go away to school.
All right.
She cannot bring the cats with her. They're emotional support at this point for the girl.
Of course.
Okay? The parents, Silicon Valley parents, so you know they got a little scratch lying around.
Oh, yeah.
She goes, I'm not going to be myself if my cats aren't with me in the dorm room. Because first year you got to stay on campus.
Okay.
Dad says, hey, I got an idea. Boom, watch this.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. I got this. I got a guy. He says, I'll rent you an apartment next door to your dorms, $1,500 a month. Just let the cats live in there. You go and visit them anytime you want.
A cat room.
That's
The cats
living.
got their own fucking apartment.
That's living. I mean, that's
Holy
it's a
shit.
waste, but that's living,
Now,
though, right?
Spoiled
that is also an apartment, and hear me out here, where that lady, that girl, is probably going to fornicate amongst the cats away from the
Guaranteed.
roommate.
Oh yes.
Guaranteed.
At least once, I'd say.
More than once.
I would assume that maybe she even rents that out.
It is. It's a flop house.
It's
isn't
strictly,
it?
Yeah,
It really
yeah,
is.
yeah.
It's an
strictly
F
a
shack.
it's strictly
Why
a
would you stay in the dorm after
What
that?
was it? Nut shack?
No, it's an F shack.
yeah, it's strictly a
a
pussy.
fuck house.
It's a pussy apartment.
Yeah.
I'm
Strictly.
confused though. Why would you
Is
stay in
this
the
a
dorm?
suck house?
Why would you stay in the dorm?
She's probably a
after that?
freshman, and they probably make her
have
stay
to.
in the dorm.
Exactly.
So she just conned her old man into getting a
That
fucking
dad.
party house
1,500 a month.
next door for her and her
With 2
friends.
cats?
Yeah, 2 cats. Brought him with her.
Oh, she'll put that in one of the bedrooms and the rest of the place.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. She could have garbage bags up everywhere.
I bet it smells like shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
God.
Some
Come
things
off
are
the floors.
shitting anywhere.
Just a train of dudes
box.
going in there. She's
Jesus.
just blowing that entire campus in that fucking cat house.
God.
I know what she's doing.
Fucking saucers of jizz for the cats.
Fucking cum in all the litter boxes.
Round.
It's the best place to do it, honestly. It's easy to clean up.
I hope her dad listens to this shit.
Hey,
No, if her dad listens to the show, he's not doing that.
correct.
He's not falling for that.
Gorms, remember when I said Christian Okoye went to Penn State?
Yeah.
I was wrong.
He did go to Azusa Pacific.
Nice. Good call.
Nice.
I think I was thinking LeVar.
But I got one for Pat here.
Arrington?
Yeah. They're both animals.
I would
Mammal.
say this is anti-Pat McAfee. I'm going to start with Pat and go around the room. Okay.
careful.
Uber Black. You familiar with it?
Yeah.
That's the big rig they
Fancy,
bring.
right?
Right, the fancy.
No, it's not.
Fancy
Uber,
SUV, right?
They lie about all the time.
SUV is the big rig. Uber Black is just a black town car.
Okay,
Uber.
so Uber Black now, you have a choice. You can say, hey, have the air temperature set at this. By the time you pick me up, I want the air temperature
Oh,
set at this time,
like that.
at this temperature. No music or music. And now the new thing is the STFU button. Do you want your driver to speak
the
or do you
best.
want your driver not
Love
to
it.
speak? And I'm saying this, McAfee, I'm going to you first. You would say, no, I'll talk to the driver.
Yeah. I wouldn't never want the guy to think that I'm sitting down.
Right.
Just in case he knows.
Oh,
Just in case knows who I am.
Yeah. Right.
I don't want him to tell his friends like, oh, I had a fucking
Right.
Uber McAfee. He gave me the shut the fuck up button.
Yeah.
Told me not to even talk to him. Everything for me is like potential. I don't want to be an asshole. And also, I enjoy that conversation.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't get
That's
to
what I
talk
mean.
to a lot of those people.
Yeah, but if the guy goes, if you go, hey, how's your day? Thanks for picking me up. He's like, well, it started at Kroger. I had to go through the meat department and find chicken for tonight. And then I mean, if they're that guy, then you got to go, hey, you're out.
The AirPods is my go-to though.
Yeah.
The AirPods is my savior. I'll do like, oh, thanks, man. All right, good to see you. And then I do like a very dramatic AirPod play so he can
Did you
see
see
it
that?
in the rear view mirror.
Making noise, yeah.
Either
Start
that-
singing along.
I mean, I just fucking ignore them. If you just don't say anything for like three of their little quips, like they'll shut the fuck up.
So
They're not gonna say anything.
you'd be a shut the fuck up guy.
No, because I saw that you have to pay extra for it. I'm not willing.
How
to,
much?
Like,
How much? Do you know how much extra?
And I don't mind like a little back and like I'm not just gonna be a prick to the
You
guy
like
for no
banter,
reason.
right?
Yeah, I'll banter with him for a little bit. But if it's a ways to go and he's
What if you could pick your own topics? You're only allowed to talk about these 3 topics.
I'm in, man. I'm in.
The Packers.
That'd be great.
that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I may pay
Scorsese
extra
movies,
for that.
the Packers.
Fucking
what-
guys Googling
I'm
on the way to
pushing
pick
the
you up. Trying
STFU
to
button,
find-
Yeah.
but at the same time, I might get in there and say, "Hey, man, how's it going?" Feel them out, you know.
And if
So
he
you're
talks, you'd
paying
be like,
to
oh.
potentially talk to the guy?
Ooh, I actually don't hate that. Okay, now I'm going to utilize the shut the fuck up. So stop talking.
Or you hit the shut the fuck up button and you get in there and you start talking and just fucking blow his mind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted
Like he doesn't know if he's allowed to talk back.
hit
to
ahead of time. You go in there, then you feel it out. You're like, all right, is this guy worth talking to or not? Nah, I'm
Because if
good.
they talk, you should get the ride for free.
99% of the time.
Especially if you're hungover in an Uber, you don't want to talk to anybody.
No.
Hey, back in the day, limos, when you're in the back of a limo, you had the button to go zzz or zzz down right after the driver. And he's like, hey, my name's Roger. I've been here for 4 years. How's your day going? It's like, zzz.
They would never do this, but they need to add a step on it fee. You know, like let's get moving. We got places to go.
Legally, they couldn't do
I
that.
know.
I only do Ubers when we travel, so
Yeah.
that's the only time I'm in an Uber. This last one we got, the guy was listening to religious talk radio.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
When we got in there and refused to
Refuse to change it?
They like refused. I did a couple like this sounds good, like a couple like
Yeah.
didn't even. It
Didn't
was a
catch.
26-minute ride just talking about religious talk radio. Guy, for his credit though, didn't even think about talking to us once.
No.
Didn't even think about turning around asking if everything was okay.
What's the religious talk? I'm just curious. What is a religious talk station?
It was like Joel Austin,
Yeah.
but it was a
Oh,
hack
okay.
version.
And that is a huge chunk of radio.
Oh, yeah.
We were up here looking up something one day, like the advertising dollars, like they spend more advertising dollars on church radio than they do anything else.
When I grew up, I just assumed that's what AM radio was.
Yes.
All gospel
Yeah.
and church talk.
There's so many channels.
Gorman, you got to call in and get on their prayer line. They'll pray for you.
Oh, I'd love it.
If you pay $1, they'll pray for you. If you pay $5, they'll pray harder. $10, they pray, your prayer gets on the air.
Jeff from Indiana calling, first time caller. Tell me about the big rock in the cave because I ain't buying it.
Sorry, we don't know how Jeffrey got through there. He is a lost soul.
You're not buying that, but let me sell you on something else.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Because when you're selling online, getting your orders can be a real pain, so you should use ShipStation.
Oh, yeah, we've been
Love
talking
it.
about this.
It's the easiest, fastest, and most affordable way to manage and ship your orders. We use it here. It's great. It sorted everything out for us. They help you get your orders out quickly, save money on shipping costs, and keep your customers happy.
Yep.
Because no matter what you're selling, if it's Amazon, if it's Etsy, your own website, you have your own small business, ShipStation brings all your orders in a one simple interface, making them really easy to manage from any device, even your cell phone.
Yep.
ShipStation works with all the major carriers, including USPS, FedEx, UPS, even Amazon Fulfillment. So you can compare and choose the best shipping solution for you and your customer. They even offer big discounts on shipping costs.
No!
You heard it. Now, any business can access the same postage discounts they're usually reserved for large Fortune 500 companies.
Oh my God.
Everybody talks about how those Fortune 500 companies get such good discounts because they
They
buy
have a
in
lock
bulk.
on.
Yes.
Not anymore, though.
No wonder ShipStation is the number one choice of all online sellers. You'll ship more in less time with the best rates available. And right now.
When?
Are you listening to me? Right now. Heartland listeners can try ShipStation free for 60 days when you use promo code Heartland. There's absolutely no risk. You can start your free trial without even entering your credit card info. Just visit ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in Heartland. That's ShipStation.com. Enter promo code Heartland. ShipStation.com. Make ship happen.
Yeah. HEARTLAND. Heartland.
Yeah, I mean, what more could you want?
What more could you want?
That's
What
all
more
you
could
need.
want?
You still don't say it right.
I nailed it right there. Heartland.
Do you say Superman?
Superman.
Hey, remember Superman come in and save that girl from the train?
It's tough when
guy.
I'm singing that song. Oh, you
Faster than a
can-
speeding bullet, that's Superman.
You can call me Superman. Superman. Yeah, that song.
I'm getting a spray tan tonight.
That a boy.
Nice.
Yeah, spray tan.
You go in there and you get nugs out and everything in there. Or do you wear shorts? They spray the whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle.
It's a machine. You just get in the machine.
Oh, see, I go to the person.
Nah, I go to the
I
machine.
don't trust myself in the machine.
Oh, you just got to do the 4 poses. Dit, 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 dit.
Yeah,
Do they have a
trust myself.
diagram showing the 4 poses?
Yeah, oh, yeah. It's right off stage there.
That's good.
They got a person doing this?
Stage
spray?
left. Yeah, this is weird to me. I don't know how you guys do
Nick
this.
and I have gone to the person.
At the local shop.
I've never
Because
done
they're
that before.
professionals and I trust them.
You got to wear shorts, though, right?
Yeah, you have to wear underwear, but
You can't just walk in there just
No, you're not
flailing
just
away.
doling out.
right?
no, you wear, but like you pull them up as far as you can. You know.
Speedo.
Hike them up.
There's
Yeah,
people
like
that'll come
speed
in
up.
your house too, right?
I don't know.
Billy's mom
Yeah,
used
there
to
are.
do that for a while.
Don't
She
make
would
that
go
much.
to people's houses and spray.
Just do the machine, boys. Just do the machine. The machine's good.
I don't trust myself.
Had we known, I mean, that was the first and only time I've done it. Had we known that there were things like the machine, I would much rather prefer
I
the
think you
machine.
guys told me you were going to do that, and I said, "Are you going to get like medium tint?" I was asking you guys which ones because I've been a spray tanner for a long time because I don't get tan, and then you get asked to go somewhere in the middle of winter, and you're in Indiana. It's like, okay, I'm just going to act like I just go off the beach. I'm going to go spray tan myself, and you go there and you can get dark tinted, dark clear, and then there's other things you go. And I talk to you, you're like, I don't know. There's a lady spraying us. She'll know what to do, and I'm like, what?
Exactly.
She
Takes all the thinking out of it.
Does it wash out of your beard? It doesn't change the color
Yeah,
of
no,
your
Yeah,
beard?
it's fine.
You
Yeah.
do your face, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do with the beard?
It doesn't do anything to it.
I put a hairnet on my head. Do you
Yes.
not? You
Yeah,
do
you
that
do.
for the beard?
Yeah, no.
How long does this process take? It sounds like it's
5 minutes.
15 minutes, isn't it?
Mine's like 3 minutes.
That's
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, it's boom, 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 and then it blows you down like 6 times, and then you got to sit on it for 6 hours, let that thing cook. That's the hard part of spray tinning.
Not great.
Is the letting it cook afterwards.
There was a story that was bounced around the internet a couple days ago of a mom or a woman who did that, and she was a singer. She went and got a spray tan and then fell asleep and started drooling out of her mouth, and it left stains running down her mouth,
Yeah.
and she couldn't get it out before the show. She had to like scrub it for hours in the shower. It wouldn't come out.
By the way, that's her fault.
Yeah, absolutely.
Drooling like a fucking animal.
Yeah, what you do? You're a Great Dane.
You gotta
You're a girl.
You got to shower before you go to bed.
So is there a different color for everybody? So like my color would be different from your color?
yeah, I'd assume you would take a different spray than me.
I don't think you need a spray tan, Zeke.
Well, I'm just saying. It's like a what do you call it? A swatch?
When I went to
I won't do
line-
I won't do the spray tan just because I don't like the liquid
guns?
on me or whatever. But I do pay a lady to walk around me with a sun lamp. Instead of using the tanning bed, she just
6-minute walk. She
Yeah,
does the
yeah.
Nokomis Marathon.
goes around in a circle.
Rotate.
That's incredible. Dorms, you don't spray tan,
No.
That's surprising.
Never
But you-
done a spray tan.
but you have a good tan.
I've laid in bed, yeah. I mean, I've laid in the beds before in the past. But
not good for
I'm
you.
good. I get great color anytime
Yeah,
the
I
summer
can tell.
comes around.
Is it from being in California song? You're just born Italian. They got that yeah.
Italian, a little Greek in there, a little this and that, all that. So it bronzes up pretty good.
The Irish, man, we got fucked.
Yeah, we just get red.
I turned just bright red. Just bright.
I know you came back from Hawaii, and I was like, you do have good color, but your face was
bright red.
Right,
Yeah,
you're-
that's the way it goes. So the spray tan just goes ahead and makes me literally look like I just.
You got to wear a goggle, or you just close your eyes.
No. The people wear goggles, by the way, you're fucked. Yeah,
Yeah,
got the little raccoon eyes.
Yeah, you look stupid.
It's a dangerous game though too, because when we did it, we were going on vacation. I think we went to the Dominican, and she was like, "No, you realize just because you're getting sprayed doesn't mean it's going to protect you from the sun." So like Diggs stayed out there for a few extra hours with no lotion on, just cooked himself.
But the spray tan should cover up the cooking,
Correct.
so you don't look as burned as
But
you
you
once
also
were.
can't see yourself getting burnt because of the spray tan.
True.
How much is it? Spray tan.
$20.
$20 a shot.
Yeah, $15-$20, depending on what tint you go. I go max
What?
tint.
The biggest thing to me was the time. Like you said, like you have to set aside time to sit and just.
For
let it
instance, right
cook
after
in.
we record this, I'm gonna go let that thing cook. I'm gonna be here probably till like let that thing set for like 8-9 hours.
Last time I did
What does that mean? You got to
can
stay
sit
still
in a chair and everything too,
just
right?
can't like
Yeah.
sweat.
or shower?
You can't sweat or shower.
So like
it's-
last time I did it before when we went on vacation in February or whatever.
Yeah.
After the Super Bowl, because we were still doing here, but I went at night after work, and then I just slept for 7 hours, and it's not great to sleep. Like
Nah,
it's-
'cause you
'cause
sweat.
it's- Feels a little
Yeah.
sticky too.
yeah, you do it before you got to measure out the timing. I'll tell you what, people gave spray tanning a bad rap, and the first time I went in there to do it, I kind of questioned myself. I'm like, what are we doing? Spray tanning? What are we doing? And then after I got out, I was like, probably gonna do this every week.
I'm honestly surprised they're not on like every block.
It
It's
should be.
It's a lot better than going to the tanning bed like 12 times.
Well, I mean, that's terrible for you too.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
My dad,
for your eyes.
my dad and mom though, they dug up some articles. I guess there's shit that's in the spray that's getting on your body. That's
Probably not great for you.
Obviously causing cancer, and
Well,
I'm gonna die the next time I do it. Says Sally Mack.
Hey, you look good in that box, though.
Hey,
You know?
I will, won't I?
Oh,
My
you look
teeth-
great, yeah.
My teeth will look so white. That's incredible.
Well, if you're watching on YouTube, it's going to be it for you guys. You can't listen to copyrighted music. We apologize. It's not our rules. It's their rules. But we love them, so we abide by them. You guys are awesome. Keep doing what you do. Listen to this show, The Pat McAfee Show 2.0. You're badasses. Keep spreading the word.
You get it.
I'll give you this. You're out.
Like Zito says.